That is going to be in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years, and the biggest reason why, the talented Luka Doncic, but also the emergence of Kristaps Porzingis. That's our golden moment, brought to you by McDonald's. Jeff, they've been phenomenal as a tandem here in the bubble.
Well, they came in 2 separate trades, and now they have the foundation of one day being hopefully a championship caliber team. You look at the numbers since the restart, they have been terrific. Their efficiency has skyrocketed, and they've done it because Doncic has unusual size and vision. You see him here. This is actually what he does best. The vision and the size to pass over. Porzingis may not be in the paint as much as some might like, but when he does, he's been very good. And then once again, the connection. Doncic to Porzingis on the roll. This is going to be a tandem that's going to be a tough out come playoff time.
2 of the top offenses in the NBA square off. Some of the brightest and youngest stars on display.
Terrific Miami team. Miami played a great first half, but Milwaukee was just at their best in the second half. Absolutely dominant at both ends.
Okay, let's go. Come with me. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's go with it. Show it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Get the rebound, youngin. Okay, youngin. Set it up. Okay. Come with me. Get some.
That's when he went exclusively to the 5, and his numbers really took off.
Oh, yeah. Let's see it again. No doubt. Easy work, easy work. 7-3 unicorn.
Right now against the Bucks. That's just good stuff. And it's going to go down as one of the great trades.
And let's see, 7-3, ladies and gentlemen. 7-3. He does this real easy too.
Down for like 20 years. Then they get Luka on draft night.
7-3.
And Porzingis.
Easy work at the free throw line. So you can't foul him. You can't foul him. 7-3. Look at him, not tripping. This is easy work. When there's a technical foul, the unicorn shoots the free throw. Not Luka.
Does not play well. That one's going to be interesting to see how it eventually plays out.
No, Trae Young.
Easy work.
Offensively isn't.
What's up, everybody? J Heat 414 back at you, trying to give you some more sports talk. As you seen right there, man, these guys, these 2 European brothers from another mother, is something special. The unicorn and Luka, on his way to being Luka legend, but can't give him that yet. He's still got to put in work, although he's already a legend overseas. But the brother, both of them, they legit. Luka got all the bags of tricks. He ain't the most athletic guy out there. People say, you know, he's getting comparisons to Larry Bird at the moment. And I've never been one to jump there with any player. You know, they used to try to compare Dirk Nowitzki to Larry Bird. And, you know, we've even had people like Adam Morrison, which that was just crazy. But none of those guys was Larry Legend, man. If you really saw Larry, know what he did. He had the complete package. He wasn't the most athletic guy out there, but he could do everything. And he was most known for being arguably the best shooter from everywhere we had seen up until Steph Curry hit the court. And of course, you know, his running mate Klay Thompson right there is a close second. But Luka, he doesn't have the J that Larry had. But for a guy that isn't the most athletic out there, he got all that mix and all that sugar in his game. He gave you all those things on the mixtape in slow motion. He's really got a nice way of controlling his speed. Kids, pay attention. If you watching and listening, watch this guy play. You know, he's 6'7", so that factors in too. You know, having that size helps. But the way he controls pace and speed, the way he makes you go at his pace, rocks you to sleep, gives you the hezzy, everything with his game is just sick. And he can't shoot that well yet. The guy only shooting like 75% from the field. You know, I'm sorry, not 75% from the field, 75% from the free throw line. But he's shooting like low 30% from the three-point line. He jacks up a good amount of shots, but you can live with it. You can live with it because he's always passing the ball. He's always got the ball moving. His teammates ain't gonna never complain about him taking a shot because he always looking for them. He putting the ball right in their chest on a regular basis. So they got their hand up, and when he shoot, they congratulate him. They want him to shoot. And that keeps the defense honest, keeps everybody off balance. He got so many tricks in the bag, man. He's a magician. You know, I'm hearing people throwing out the name Luka Magic. You know, like I said, he on his way to being Luka Legend. He keep this up. And if he get a three-pointer, if he get a better jump shot, he hit them free throws, it's really a wrap. He gets his points because he stays going to the cup. Kids, pay attention. Even though he jacking those shots, he gets to the cup early and often. Get that contact. He only shooting 75% from the free throw line, but yet he gets to shoot enough of them that he gets the buckets in. And you putting the defense on alert. You getting guys in foul trouble. And then they have to respect his passing. So when he get a fake pass, like you saw in that play, the fake around the back, he had my man, you know, going to follow the pass because he had to, because Luka throws those passes on a regular basis. That's what he do. So keep in mind when you watching this guy play, the basketball IQ that he has at such a young age, that he can see the floor, understands where everybody's supposed to be, what everybody's doing, directing traffic, putting the ball exactly where it needs to be. Just a complete player. You know, he playing with such joy out there. You watch him having a good time. He's got a smile on his face, but he's competitive. Just like Larry Bird was competitive. You know, he up in your grill. He on the refs when he think they not making the right call. You know, he's got the passing game, he's got the drive game, he's got the step back jumper. I mean, it's just improving skill wise, and as he probably gets stronger being in that weight room, which may even help him get a little bit quicker, maybe, but that ain't gonna be a big deal. If he builds the strength and builds the J, everything else is pretty much there. You know, this guy is averaging close to a triple-double right now. 21 years old, second year in our league, in the professional basketball league in America. He done came here and pretty much starting to take it over. Dallas about to be in these playoffs. They ain't about to win no championship this year. That'd be a shock. That'd be big time. But these two could be the European Shaq and Kobe in terms of a 1-2 punch that you can't do nothing with. But I'm going to leave Luka alone for a little bit. Everybody know about Luka. I mean, if you ain't paying attention to Luka, you need to, man. He's a show. He's great entertainment. But Porzingis, the unicorn, he's the critical piece to the puzzle. He had an injury, put him out for a little while. New York going to be livid later on in his career, the fans in New York, for letting this guy go. 7'3", long wingspan, over 8 feet. The man is incredibly blessed in terms of just the freak of nature size that he's been blessed with. What he does with it is all going to depend on how good his IQ is. And I say that to say, you put Luka's mind in Porzingis, he might already be the best player in the league right now because the talent is all there. It's good to go. Porzingis, I showed you that clip of him catching that oop. He got to do that more often. Work off the ball, stay near the paint. You 7'3", long. When he put his hands up, he's taller than most dudes in the league, including Joel Embiid, the Joker. Those guys, he got them in limp. He already liked to play defense. He got a knack for blocking the ball, altering shots. When he really wants to put his mind to it, which typically he does, he's going to alter the team's offensive game plan just because of how long he is and how he can block the ball with great timing. So he's got that going. He likes to rebound. He can get you double-digit boards. And on top of that, his jumper is not great yet, but it's already good for a big. You got to take a look at Dirk Nowitzki when he was that age. Dirk Nowitzki's J wasn't even quite there yet. It was good. He came in shooting. He brought the stretch four to the league. But when he was first shooting it, people doubted that was going to be successful. A big out there doing that. Dirk showed you that it could be done because his jump shot was pure water. The more he stayed in the league and worked on it, it got better and better. By the end of his career, it was just an automatic jumper from the free throw line everywhere on the floor. Porzingis ain't there yet, but it's still solid, and he likes to shoot it just like Dirk did early in his career, and he settles for it too much right now. Everybody, the Steph Curry revolution is real. Guys want to shoot from the outside and work their way in. Porzingis is playing an outside-in game at the moment. It works for him because he's so supremely talented, but it would be even better if he worked inside out. Get in that paint, draw the double team, because again, he's 7'3" and long. He get the ball in that box area 10 feet and in anywhere on the court because he got a jumper and he knows how to hit it off the glass too. He's going to get buckets there. He's going to get and ones. Double teams are going to come. Then you kick it out to your players and let them work. They're going to get open shots. You feel me? And then while he's doing that, he's going to get warm. You get those easy buckets inside, get fouled, go to the free throw line, which he hits at a high clip. Keep in mind when they have technicals called, they be sending Porzingis to the line, not one of their guards. If Porzingis on the court, they let him shoot the tech. Would that tell you something? Usually a big man, 7 foot anything, ain't shooting the tech. That's just not how it goes. But they let Porzingis shoot it because he can hit it. So if you already know you got that in your arsenal, if you're going to think about it, think about the game, you got to think the game. Don't just play the game. You get in there, draw that double team, make easy shots for your players, get fouled a few times, get your J warm. Then step out and hit a few jump shots from 18, 19 feet, step it on out to the three-point range. Work your spots. That's something KD's real good at. You watch KD, he's got a water jumper, but he don't just come out jacking threes. He hits that mid-range first, gets to the cup first. He finds his sweet spots, gets warm. He plays the game intelligently. Now, he ain't always do it that way, but he's gotten better and better at it at a high pace. And now, he's the epitome of an efficient jump shooter. And Porzingis need to get there, and he could be even better at it because he's even longer and bigger, and he can be more physical down there than even KD if he really wanted to. Hit that weight room, get down there, put in work, then step out, hit the jump shot. Now they don't know what to do. Then you just got to get a pump fake. You go by, you get an easy mid-range pull-up. Or you keep coming to the basket and dunk it on them because, again, you 7'3", what they going to do about it? So Porzingis' game is just limitless if he really wants it to be. And I'm sure he's going to have a work ethic. And the thing that's going to help him, one, he's with a good coach. And Carlisle, who's been around for a while, he's played with Larry Bird, coached Dirk Nowitzki, has Luka on the team, and that's going to be critical because Luka, you can tell, has that high IQ, that winning mentality. Him and Porzingis together is going to be dangerous. And Porzingis, who could have went to a team and said, I want to be the man. I want to do my thing. He knows about Luka already. They both from overseas. He respects Luka's game, and obviously Luka earned the respect when he got there immediately. And Porzingis was out, so he got to see what he had to do without him on the court. And that also aided in Porzingis' respect for him, watching him in a rookie season, putting in work without Porzingis there. So Porzingis knows is kind of sort of Luka's team. But indirectly, it can become their team together and maybe even the Unicorns' team in some respects. But it'll be a 1-2 punch if the Unicorns game come around. In my opinion, both these guys could be MVP candidates of the league. And both these guys, at some point in their career, we could be arguing, are they the best player in the world? So, I mean, that's tough. When you got two guys like that, all you got to do at that point is put players around them that can do one of a few things. You need guys that can defend, guys that know their role and aren't going to try to do too much out there. They're just going to let the stars lead. But defense wins championships, and defense is first. You got to guard a guy. Everybody at that level, at the pro level, can get buckets. The question is, can you stop a person or at least slow them down? So you need your role players that can play some D, and then they got to be able to hit these open shots that we talking about. When Luka looking for everybody, he dropping dimes like he a change dispenser. Guys got to pick that change up, pick that money up, put it in the basket. And same thing with Porzingis. If he going to get down there and draw the double team, like I'm saying, they got to hit the bucket. Then the teams, they don't know what to do. That's how Dirk Nowitzki won his championship that year. It was only him as the superstar, we all remember. But those guys weren't missing that year. They weren't missing. And Dirk was like a video game, obviously. He hit every shot. But you couldn't really double Dirk because every time they doubled him in the post, he kicked it out. And nobody missed. Not the Matrix, not Jason Kidd, who used to be Asen Kidd because he didn't have a J. But at that point, he had a J. You know, everybody on the team was hitting jumpers. And so when you do that, you can't double the star. Then the star is a superstar at that point, a mega star. Because if you get to play one-on-one, it's no telling what these guys can do sometimes when they're on that level. And if Porzingis looks at Dirk's game from the end of his career, right around a few years before he won that chip to the year where he won the chip, after the chip, it seemed like he had left everything out on the floor, and, you know, Dirk started to go a little downhill from there. But the first few years before the chip and the chip year, pay attention to that Dirk. He worked inside out, not outside in. That's the Porzingis you want. You get that Porzingis with the defense that he wants to play and likes to play and might get even better at. He could be better than Dirk. He could be the best in the league. I mean, what do you do with a guy that can score from every point on the floor? In the paint, he's the biggest. Get an easy bucket. Turn around, just drop it in your face. Mid-range, he can hit it off the glass or straight up. He can put it on the floor, dribble, finish, dunk on you. He can hit the three. And you can't foul him because he's a consistent free throw shooter. So he got the whole package. He likes to play D. All he got to do is be unselfish when the double team come, give it up to his boys. And that's a ball player, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, Luka on his way to being a legend. Right now, it's just stories we reading, stories we seeing. But he keep this up, these two gonna be bad. I have my eye on them in this bubble playoff, see what happens, see if they can scare the Clippers a little bit. I don't expect them to win, but it could be a tough matchup for the Clippers if they play hard, provided they don't get punked. Because, you know, Montrez is going to come at Porzingis, going to put an elbow in his chest. And, you know, Kawhi going to strong arm Luka as much as he can and come at him tough. Bully ball for sure. Sweet Lou going to be out there. So it's going to be tough. You know, and I ain't even mentioned PG-13. So, you know, Pat Bev, he going to be trying to get in Luka's grill. Now, I don't think they're going to really intimidate Luka. Luka going to come at him. But Porzingis right now is still a little light in the tail. He's got to get that together. So that might cost him this year. But talent-wise, man, sky's the limit. Let me know what y'all think. JHeat414. More videos to come. Check me out at The Vault, JMU414 on Twitter. Catch me there. Rap to me on Twitter. We can go back and forth. Start a nice little sports conversation. Shout out to everybody out there doing big things in sports. Plan to be doing some videos in the not too distant future. Checking out Elevate Basketball out in VA as they working with kids, pros, and a whole host of people, getting them right in the game of basketball, getting their game up. Also, New World over in the PG area, doing things all over out here with them. So I want to see what they're doing, what's going on with their programs, and talk a little bit about these young folks coming up too, and also the ones, if anybody working with any pro athletes, give people a little bit of display. I love the game of basketball, as you can tell. Love sports in general, but mainly basketball, football, and boxing are my main three. Haven't talked about football a lot yet, but I'll be on it. But check out the Dallas Mavericks. Again, JHeat414, hollering at you. Have a good Saturday.